We on part 222. Alright, in this video I'll be covering Highrise, Invasion, and Karachi. Um, Highrise is one of those ones where I wouldn't say there's a surefire place to camp and kill. I do have a different technique that I use, running around not camping, but I'll show that in later videos for you guys. But anyways, this is a great spot right here if people are dumb. Plain and simple, where I shot, that's a spawn point, and you can kill people within a millisecond of them spawning. Yeah, it's rough on them. Yeah, it sucks for them, but I mean, if you're playing against people that don't shoot you down there, you can get 8 quick kills, 9 quick kills, which is very important. And if you're worried about someone coming down and getting you, maybe pop a claymore where I did. I haven't tried that yet, honestly, because I just kind of started using that technique, but it can really do wonders for you. I'm trying to remember where I'm. Oh yeah, high rise is it. There's 2 levels to it. There's what you see at eye level, and then the kind of hidden areas that you can get to. This being one of them. If you keep low and have a sniper, maybe a sniper with thermal, you can clear out people that are kind of outside. You're vulnerable once you're out there. There's nowhere to go if someone spots you, so be a sure shot or, have to deal with it. And then here's another area. I'm not going to cover the one that's super hard to get to because it's just way too time consuming. But up here is a good place if people aren't paying attention or there's too much action, because you can just kill people in the room. And that's my tips on Invasion. That's how I play it. And see you later. Alright, that was my mistake on the last one. That was obviously High Rise, not Invasion. But anyways, now we're on Invasion, and this is another one of those ones where, you could camp, but it's a lot slower, and you're not guaranteed to win. And winning's the most important thing, I think. Although, if you're getting a good KD, I guess that could kind of nullify it in free-for-all. This is a great place. Sniper shotgun setup again. I prefer the heartbeat sensor here to stop people from sneaking up on you and other stuff. And if your heartbeat gets a blip, I like to hide right in that little corner that I had with a shotgun and pop out and blast them. If you kind of lose track where people are, I like to pop down and give it a little bit, give it a couple seconds, make them think you're gone, and then you can clear them out. But the sniping's really great on here. You can cover about half of the map with the sniper rifle in this building, because you can see all the way down to that tank. You can see through the plaza, and you can also see through the long road, and that covers about half the map. When dealing with someone in there, I find it best to throw a Simtex or something of that sort, and have it blow up on them. If it doesn't work, shotgun your way in and hope you kill them. Just be smart about it. And here's the other place. Very vulnerable, but also full of traffic. So if you're really hot, in that game that you're playing, and you're getting kills left and right and sniping well or shooting well, then you can really do some damage and avoid getting killed. If you happen to have a thermal on your sniper rifle, it doesn't hurt to have smoke grenades, since you can see people through the smoke and they can't see you. When going up there, it's good to have your shotgun out. I didn't do that, but now we're up to Ichi Karachi. This is a very camp-heavy map. Here's the first spot. Once you go up that ladder, pop down a claymore, and right away you have a good amount of coverage. I would say probably like 1/5 of the map, and pretty high traffic around here. And there's like two good escape routes, which helps. Um, if you have an extra claymore, put it at the other ladder, and then you're covered until someone with scrambler goes through, or someone who's smart and can pop up and pop down to blow up your claymore. That doesn't usually happen though, and if you have both areas covered, while you might be highly visible, you can also do lots of damage. Let's see. Uh, to get away, I would either go that one way, or there's that balcony to the side that I just jumped off of, and you can go inside a building and you're protected. Uh, Now we are heading over to the next area that works well, and put a claymore there. And there's actually a way to get past that, but you have to be on that top area to the right and jump on the building and jump through the hole. I'll show that later. But most people don't know how to do that or won't do that. So this is actually a pretty safe area to get lots of kills, because there's like about 3 spawns or 4 spawns around there. Next, we're going to the third camping spot. Put a claymore down there. You have lots of coverage. You can see down that long road. Be careful, because you can be seen really easily. People like to camp over there where I just shot. This is a good area to get the people that are coming up to get you. You can also climb up here, get people over there, and finally you can go up to the top part, which is probably the most visible. And I wouldn't suggest it. That's what a lot of people do. And if a lot of people do it, it's probably not a good thing, because a lot of people will be expecting that. So, but if you're getting into trouble, you can run this way, and then lo and behold, you can go all the way back to when your one area was. And if someone's camping up there, you can go that way to kill them. And you can kind of pop and poke around and get the guy over here if someone's doing this. I missed that jump up, but that's not a really good place to go in free for all, in my opinion, anyways. So I would just kind of ignore it. When going up the stairs here, you really need to be conscious about using a claymore. Using a stun grenade or something to blow up their claymore, because that's what people will be using to stop you. And this is how you get into that other area that I was talking about earlier. And with Ninja on, they won't even see you coming, won't even hear you coming. You can stand behind them, you can teabag them behind their back, you can aim for their head, you can do whatever you want. Most of the time, they won't ever even think to look behind them. Be aware of that. Listen for sounds. That's the number one thing in free-for-alls, is you gotta listen. You gotta hear what sounds weird. If you hear your claymore set off, turn around, because that means someone's coming. But I think that's about it for this map. I think I was just goofing around at this point, because there's not much else to cover. I mean, you could come up here and see if anyone's here, which there usually is, but I guess it's on to part 3, and I think there'll be 3 or 4 maps on that video, and we will get done with this, my friends. So I will